Good morning, guys. Happy Monday morning motivation. This morning I am thinking about fish, specifically piranhas and perch. See, I personally have never had any real encounters with piranhas. I mean, I've seen them at aquariums and zoos and stuff like that, but I've never felt the bite of one. I've never had a conversation with somebody who's had a part of their body eaten by one. I've only heard the stories of how intense it can be to be attacked by one, or by a school of them. But perch, on the other hand, I've had lots of experience with perch. See, the lake that we swim in on a regular basis has a lot of perch in it. And the thing about perch is they seem so very small and so very insignificant that you don't really pay attention to them. I mean, they pinch a little bit when they nibble at you, but you tend to, ignore them. But the problem is, if you ignore them for too long, they'll wind up nibbling till eventually they break through and your skin is exposed, and sooner or later an infection is introduced and bigger problems happen. See, I'm thinking about this right now because of the parable of the sower. In the parable of the sower, Jesus talks about 3 different times that the farmer sowed seed, right? There was a time when he threw out seed on rocky ground and birds swooped in and got it immediately. There was seed that was thrown into shallow ground and it was just dried up over time. And then there was seed that got good ground and it produced. And that's really what we hope for, right? Is to be the seed that produced. But a lot of times what happens is we think about our circumstances in life and those big, intense, immediate issues, right? We think about disasters. When somebody gets drastically hurt, or suddenly sick, or in an accident, or there's a weather disaster, or something huge like that. To me, that is what the stony ground was like, with those birds that came immediately in. Those are like the piranha. It's significant, it's immediate, it's drastic, it's unmistakable. You know when there's been a piranha attack. But just as drastic to Jesus, and therefore to us, was the second group. The group that had the seed fall on the shallow soil. And it wasn't necessarily that it didn't make contact with the ground, and it didn't have anything drastic happen to it. It was over time. The wearing away of the seasons. When day after day the heat came, and day after day nothing was done to deepen those roots, and day after day the seed got worn away until it wasn't productive. That's like the perch, where little by little, nibble by nibble, death by 1,000 bites. One little bite after one little bite after one little bite. Eventually it broke through. Eventually it caused a much bigger issue. To me, that's significant of our daily lives. If day by day, little by little, we let the daily worries and cares of the world weigh us down, and we don't bring them to Jesus and let those deeper roots happen, sooner or later we get worn down. So today I want to encourage you. Chase away the perch just as enthusiastically as you would chase away a piranha. Just like you would see significance and importance in avoiding piranha disaster, or reacting immediately when those things happen. You need to react immediately when you sense that there is worries and cares of the world coming on you. When you feel that heaviness of being so concerned about circumstances, and then you realize, I'm worried I'm heavy because I'm not trusting Jesus. It's that trust in Jesus that's going to bring those deeper roots. It's going to bring the fruitfulness that we need. So today, if you feel that nibble of the worries of the world, I want you to take a moment. Realize that Satan's using the little things to peck away at your faith, and turn instead. Instead of turning to worry, turn to trust. Trust that God cares. Not just about the huge significant things, but about every little thing. Because the little things add up to the big things. And God cares about those things too. Trust Him with the big, with the little, with everything in between. Because He cares for you. Okay, I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.